of Xterminator. Hello, Jack. Hi, Jack. Nice to see you. Yes, Jack. Just straight 5.5 with this nice new camera that Rock's made. I don't know how the sales have been on it, but it's really quite an extraordinary camera. This was just my first light with it, the first image I ever took. So it's nice that you actually come in at that point, and I'm glad because AstroCats is on, and you know, at least some of the guys are going to be looking at this. It's a very nice Apo, and I've never had an Apo before, and I was looking at a whole lot until I heard that Rock was going to be doing one, and then it almost was irresistible. So and it works nicely. So let's just go. Here is there is my Centaurus A. So I think I'm just going to go a little bit longer. Oh, the AGC is off. The AGC is off because the moon's up, Jack. So the camera is so sensitive that with the moon, if I put any AGC, it really is really quite rough. I suppose I should be using the hydrogen alpha for this like I would normally, but I haven't got the filter wheel on, so but we'll work on it now. Let's just try and I'm going to astrotoast this and see what we can try and achieve with it. March, you'll see here just how the astrotoaster kind of would work on this, right? So let's just try and clip it a little bit. Okay, and then I'm just going to, I mean, it is a galaxy and it's way far away, so, but I want to see how the toaster will work with this. Okay, so I'm going to just do another sequence. Yeah, oh, bigger pardon, the Xterminator mono. Yes, Jack. And then we'll just work with what we got over here. I'll just reset it and wait for a couple to come in, and then we'll sit and we can manage. But I like the field of view. It's very nice. Just now we'll go to Eta Carina and we can look at that, and I think later on I'm going to try for the
hello. Where'd you go, Dr. Dave?
the Cat's Paw Nebula. Now, I've never seen the Cat's Paw because I've got 11-inch Celestron, so I've never seen the Cat's Paw in its entirety. It's really massive. So, and even the Eta Carina, I mean, I think that's going to be incredible. So let's try and see how this is going at the moment. It's going to increase the contrast a bit and decrease the brightness. It's not bad, eh? Not bad at all. Wow, I didn't expect that, eh? That's Omega Centauri with Centaurus A with the with 4 shots of 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm using Webcam Max tonight, I'm using Webcam Max, Martin, but there's a lot of good software add-ons coming on, and one of these days MallinCam's going to be able to broadcast directly to Night Skies Network without a going through Webcam Max or anything like that. So that's quite exciting coming along, you know. So we got five pictures here, and you can see it's building up here. See, this is the beauty of it, Martin. Whereas the old MileSlick software kind of I still use the MileSlick, but this is the standard MileSlick here. So that was, now if I had to stack this over here, it would not look right. It just never did. And so, but this is looking like a picture. This is looking very nice, for me anyway. Of course we could go and just look at it, just zoom in. Nah, that looks terrible. That didn't look nice. Yes. All of those, it's to do with the flash, Martin. The flash system. But I think as soon as we can go direct to NSN, I don't think we're going to be using flash anymore, because the new owner of Night Skies Network, Joe Sardinio, he is got a lot more bandwidth, and that's very exciting, because if he's got bandwidth, then he can go big, and most people's bandwidth is improved on the internet now, so I think we're not going to be blocked by the flash system that we all have to use at the moment. Yeah, it does. You see, it's built up. So I've done 8, but wait until I do 20, Mart. Just, you'll see 20. So that's 10 minutes, but we're talking about it, and we're chatting, and we're doing all this stuff. I'll go straight to the moon now, and you'll see it's a lovely little thing, eh? I'm just going to wait for one more shot. You'll see the stack says 10 at the top. Watch, you'll see it says stacking, and then it registers it, and then there we're going. And then I'll just take another sequence. We'll just on the Xterminator, Sony, for inexplicable reasons, put a coating on it, and what that did is all the pixels are coated like that. But when you have a bright star, it fills the well of the pixel, and we get a referred kind of a referred light coming out of the brighter pixels. You know, in the beginning I used to think, oh man, but you know, and now with the new wonderful camera that he's just brought out, the Sky Raider. It's incredible. Hi Bobster, how are you doing? So you can see we're stacking up to 12, and you can see that image is actually quite nice. It really is. If we want to get rid of it, we could just make the you know, I'll just crop it out. If it's like irritating you, I'll just put it out. I'll just go like this. take it out like that, you know, and then it's out. You don't really see it much anymore. And I suppose I must just reframe the image down, you know, a little bit into the right and stuff. Yeah, Bob, this is the new 80, and Rock's lovely little camera, and it's really giving some nice little shots here. Very happy. You can see those dust lanes perfectly. It's a 15 stack over there, so I'm happy with that. Just I think the next thing I'm going to look at Okay, the next thing I want to try and look at, guys, will be, let's try and see if we can find Omega Centauri, not Omega Centauri, Ida Carina. That will be quite a nice, I've always wanted to see Ida Carina wide field, and I've never been